Join us and discover beautiful beaches, rugged landscapes, pretty towns, desolate mountain ranges that sweep down to stunning lakes, unique architecture, history and folklore, no shamrocks, no shillelaghs, and definitely no shenanigans, just naked Ireland. On a visit to the Ulster Transport Museum, it's fitting that you can arrive by train at this pretty station in Cultra, not far outside Belfast. From there, the museum entrance is just a short walk. This is the first of a series of films looking at what's in store in this amazing museum. I've created 4 parts as I feel there's so much to see, and this part focuses on the magnificent collections of trains and railway memorabilia that they have here. But please do seek out the other 3 films as they're released, as they're full of equally amazing stuff. You can see from our vantage point here that the rolling stock is laid out with platforms and vintage luggage trollies, signals and ticket offices, and all the paraphernalia of the railway is present. A wee subscribe now before you forget would be greatly appreciated. In fact, it's this curved ramp that serves as an entrance to this part of the museum that's most impressive, giving you an amazing panoramic view of the exhibits as you descend. It also means that the museum is accessible for people with mobility issues, but actually this ramp that brings you gently to the floor is such a lovely way to enter the museum anyway. When we get to the floor, some of the exhibits seem to tower above you, like this huge train engine called Maeve that once serviced the Dublin to Cork line. This 135-ton mass was capable of speeds of up to 98 miles per hour when it was built back in 1939. Alas, this beautiful hulk of engineering was in service for the last time in Christmas 1958. You can climb up into the cab and see where the driver and fireman would have operated from. The other locomotives in the exhibition are dwarfed by Maeve, but each has their beauty. Look at the opulence of this carriage, designed by leading railway engineer William Dargan, so that he could travel in style to supervise his various railway projects. By contrast, the hoi polloi would have travelled in these open third-class carriages. This little ticket office is complete with its advertising hoardings of the day, and Sawyer's is still an important fishmonger's in Delhi and Belfast to this day. And the exhibition space has beautiful scale models as well as the authentic life-size exhibits. As you walk along the platforms, the place has the feel of an old railway station with its old luggage trollies and vintage railway posters of the day. As we peer into this carriage, we see an orange man with his sash on, obviously on the way to some event or other. And by way of religious balance, very important in this part of the world, we have 2 Catholic nuns travelling in the coach next door. And as we board and pass through the train, we can see for ourselves the differences in comfort between the different classes of carriage. We see the relative comfort of first class here. Please give the video a like if it's been informative, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe. I'd love to have your support.